Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today it's another episode of the Wheel of Pain. We had a bit of an interesting episode last time, which didn't end well for my poor sister. With not only weakness, but also dealing with Dust Noir. That was a
It
double
wasn't
whammy.
a fun time.
It definitely wasn't. So obviously we've discussed if obviously off camera, but she has requested to go first on the wheel spin.
I sure have.
Now since doing the first Wheel of Pain today, because obviously we've recorded a couple. Yeah, she the wheel's not been nice to her apparently. So let's see if it will change that. Here we go.
All right.
And as per usual, she will be using she will be checking out the card. Oh no!
Great Tusk. Yeah.
No, that's the bad one though.
Did you specify?
It's the one that I forgot to put the number on it. It's the one with the stick.
Yeah.
Like, if you have
there's two.
Yeah, if you have it in the active, you discard 5 cards. It's that one. I forgot to specify.
Why did you have to do that one?
Because it's funny.
The other one's better. Anyway, not that there's any competition. So, this Great Tusk EX has 250 hit points. And yes, the ability is called Quaking Demolition. It says once at the end of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you must discard the top 5 cards of your deck. And then its attack is for a fighting and free colorless. There's an attack called Great Bash, which does 260 damage. And this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon.
Oh dear.
I've got a way that I can maybe try.
Is that is it Psychic Week or is it Grass
It's Psychic Week, yes.
Okay, so for those that are new to the series as well, if I don't get a Psychic Pokemon as my wheel spin, I'm not allowed to tech a Psychic attacker to obviously attack it for weakness. So here's my spin. Let's see what we get. And I get
the promo Koraidon.
Yeah, that's the promo.
So I will get this card up on my screen.
I don't remember what it does. I just plonked it on the list because I thought, why not?
So, the promo Koraidon does exactly the same as the Scarlet and Violet one, which we've already covered, right? Or did you have that in another deck?
Which one's that? Like, what's
197. Hold on.
Yeah, 197. It should be a different one.
Oh, that's not on here.
Have you got you might not have one. Press all.
Oh, I was on a different website for this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, use PTCG Live. It's on there.
It's this one. I've got it. Right. So this one looks awful. So
lovely.
230 HP.
Yep.
Although actually I say it's awful. I think there's a way that you can work around it. This is also Psychic Week.
That's
so
fine.
I can't use Psychic. So its attacks for a fighting and a colorless, it does Claw Slash for 50 damage.
Yep.
And then for 2 fighting energy and a colorless, it does Revenge Buster, which does 100 damage base, but if your benched Pokemon have any damage counters on them, it does 120 more.
The 220, you've got 250 HP.
250,
yeah, I could work with that. That's not great, but it's not great, but well, that's what happens on the wheel, unfortunately. Obviously, as you'll notice down in the bottom right, it's a bit late in the evening, so we're not going to be doing it now, but obviously by the time you see this video, we've already done it. So, yeah, we'll skip to the matches, and hopefully you'll enjoy what we've cooked up. See you later. Well, nearly 6 weeks later, and someone's been away to New York, of all things, and not decided to bring me, as well as a new set. We are back.
Well, we are. Yes,
well, I say we're back. Like we covered ourselves in advance whilst you went away, but
yeah, we did. Yeah, I've been on holiday, had some other stuff, and for the record, I actually don't have any of the new Mega Evolutions cards in here. Oh,
I do. I do.
I actually do want to go first.
You actually do want to go first? Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the bait.
So we've both said to each other that we've not repeated ourselves, and I don't think we have.
I don't think I have with this deck, but could be wrong.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Okay.
Alright.
Tomas Gogapon, expected.
we will...
Well, you've definitely not repeated yourself.
Okay, good, good. I didn't think I'd used...
You've not used Teal Mask.
Alright, awesome. I'll vessel away this.
Like, you've used it in, like, a normal video, but, like, that don't really count.
No, not for, like, a wheel spin video is what we mean.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get the boy down.
Here he is. The Great Tusk EX. You sure you don't want to retreat and get him in the active?
I'm very sure.
Oh, you've got a Terror Box sort of approach, I see.
Yeah, I figured that this would just help with a bit of consistency.
That was originally my plan, but
Fan Call.
I decided not to.
Yeah.
Hoot double knocked, that's fine.
And then I'll go another Hoot. I'll attach to the Great Tusk, since that is the purpose of the video. And I'll...
Yeah. Get the idea. Alright. That's a great top deck. Pokegear. And we get the Arven. Sweet. Let's see if it's in deck.
Trolley?
It is indeed Trolley.
Yeah, Trolley build, yeah.
I can thin you as well. I'll do a prize check once I've Trolley. Let's have a look. So, I've prized one Koraidon, so I'm going to grab him. I can fan call for what I need in a moment. I can grab... I've also prized a Latias, which is slightly annoying, but I can deal with that. So I think I'm actually just going to grab the 2 off of... Yeah, I'm just going to grab the 2 off of Trolley.
Okay.
You'll see why. Fan call.
Yep.
For the duo, Dodrio.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
with the Revenge Buster.
Yeah, I do
like that. What won't make sense is when you see this.
Oh no, not the P.
Turbo Energize, Fighting Energy, and do not press Assault Landing. Turbo Energize. I've also prized a Fighting Energy, but that's fine. Over to you, sis.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Have you not noticed the elephant in the room yet? Where that lightning's gone.
Yes, I know.
Obviously, just for the purpose, because if you're new to this series, yes, I do have a Mew in here. This is just for draw. I'm not allowed to attack with it, because obviously Great Tusk is weak to Psychic. If I'm attacking against an Ogerpon, I mean, I guess I could, but I'm not going to because of how weak he is. But yeah, just as a pointer for those that are new to the series, I'm not going to attack with a Mew. That's purely here for draw.
I've also totally just realised what I forgot to put in my deck, but that's fine.
Oh no. He switch.
So we're going to the knocked out.
Plan.
We will use Dual Seeker, please.
Yeah, I should hope you do. I mean, you can choose not to.
You can. That would be silly.
So I've had this list in the works, folks, by the way, for about 4 weeks. Not this exact version, though. I had 2 lists, which I mentioned to my sister before we started recording. I had a very similar approach with, like, Teal Mask's Noctowl Dual Seeker engine, but I actually got cold feet. It just didn't run very well. Because obviously I need 2 fighting, this only needs 1. But I got a bit of cold feet, is all I'll say.
Yeah. We'll take
Crispin Energy Switch. Because you could get a Tekka with a Tusk now. Because you can Crispin for a Grass and a Fight and put it both on the Tusk and then Energy Switch onto the Tusk.
Yeah,
you could get it going now, but...
But taking a 1 prize knockout here is not great with a 2 prizer.
No, especially not one where I could be packing something that you don't know.
Yes, so I'm going to go for a similar approach.
Ooh, okay.
With a different attacker.
Okay.
So I'm going to Crispin.
I did not expect the baby bolt, that's for sure. You could take out my fan here, which is slightly annoying. That's clever, I like that.
I'll attach for turn. I will E-switch from the Ogerpon to the Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll then retreat into Raging Bolt.
You could just drag an headbutt or take out one of my Doduos, I guess.
And yeah, that's my plan, because now I know what you're doing. So I'm going to Thunderburst Storm and I will take out a Doduo.
Smart play. Down goes my Doduo. Slightly annoying, but it's okay, we can deal with that. Okay, not particularly great. We'll evolve into a Dodrio. Zooming draw. I'd love a fighting off of this. That's not bad. Because I could take out this Bolt now. You've put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So yeah, I think I might just do that. So Crispin. Take the fighting and the metal. Touch the metal. Free retreat. And Revenge Buster, 220. If I didn't have Dodrio down, that wouldn't have been possible. I'd have only done 100.
Okay, let's promote the Rotom.
And yes, I am using Koraidon as my attacker here.
Okay, let's see here.
Obviously, with 220, I can just go for that Teal Mass next. Or, there is an option to go for the Tusk, but it's if I draw into it.
Yes.
Because
okay,
for added context as well, I think you said it at the beginning, or like off before we started. I don't remember. You said you didn't have any cards for the new set in here, right?
I didn't know because I didn't see any value.
Fair enough. I have technically 2 cards in here, but they're both the same card. If you know, you know. As in, like, if you know the card. So Jewel Seeker, let's see what you get. So you've already lost a good chunk of your energy. Like 3 grass, a lightning, and a fighting. You know, there's quite a bit of
I'm not worried about the energy at this stage.
No, I'd imagine you're playing quite high energy count.
So I definitely want to take this, and I definitely want.
And don't worry, timers are off, so take your time.
Yeah, I know. I won't take too long, I promise.
That's all good.
So I definitely want that. I've already got that. So I kind of just need this, I think. So we're going to go for Netball and Vessel.
Okay.
I will Vessel away a Fan Rotom.
Yep. I'm only running one fan.
Grass and fighting.
Yep. Till Dance, get a fighting on the Tusk.
Yeah.
You can see, like, when I said I got cold feet with my version, because from what I've seen so far, minus the Bolt plus Lightning Energy, this is very similar to what I had as a first deck build for this list. Very similar.
Netball. I'm going to go for... kind of need this on the bench. Yeah. Otherwise, that's kind of annoying to do. Yeah, so we're going to get Latias.
Alright. So that can't be one shot by my Koraidon yet.
No. I'll then Sada just to the Great Tusk.
Yep. Get some more draw.
Draw 3. I'll then... Here it comes. I'm going to attach for turn.
Oh no.
I will E-switch.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes the big boy.
And then what I'm going to do... Oh, actually, no, I won't do that yet. I will free retreat into the Great Tusk.
Here he
for
comes.
the content.
Yeah, gotta do it.
And I will Great Bash for 260.
But thanks to my bravery charm inclusion, I don't lose. Oh,
okay, that's not bad.
That's not too bad actually. Losing the Ultra Ball kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's zoom in draw. That's useless. Pokegear. Arven gets me what I need. So we'll play the Arven. See what I mean, folks? If you know, you know. I'll grab a Power Glass and a Premium Power Pro. I'll put the Power Glass on the Pikachu. We'll play down the Premium Power Pro, which lets me hit 250 with the Revenge Buster. Taking the knockout on the Great Tusk. And taking 2 prizes.
Okay.
And there's my Koraidon out of prizes, at least.
I'll bring up the fan version.
You know how I'm very as you know, sis, I'm very forgetful. So I left when I was planning to turn this list into a mega optimized list. I literally just left Kieran's in the place of Premium Power Pros, so I won't forget. I know I'm that forgetful.
So what we're gonna do here, folks? We're
cry.
just gonna night. Well, yeah, but we're gonna night stretcher for Raging Bolt. Put down the bolt. I will then Super Rod. I'm going to put back a couple of Grass Energy. And I'll put back a Fighting Energy. I'll then solder to the bolt.
Yep.
I'll put in the...
See, so far I'm actually kind of liking your list. It's quite creative.
Oh, I didn't get what I needed.
Did you whiff the lightning?
Yeah, I knew that there was some left in deck, but it's fine. So we're just gonna Pal Pad. I'll put back a Sada and a Crispin.
Understandable.
And that's it.
Alright, let's see what we can do from here. That's useless. I will bench another Koraidon. I'll attach a Fight into him. We'll then zoom and draw. Might as well get the extra draw in. That's useful. I'll boss the Teal Mask.
Yeah.
And Revenge Buster 220.
Yeah.
If I had the Power Pro, I'd go for your Latias. Make you a bit harder to move your stuff around, but...
Yeah,
no.
I think this is GG's at this point, but we'll...
And there's both by stadiums. There's both by stadiums in the prizes.
Okay,
we continue for the content.
We continue for the content. So let's go... Yeah, we can just do this turn, because why not?
There he is.
So we'll bring back the Great Tusk. I will... Sada.
You have a Lightning in there, I know you do.
Lightning, Fighting, draw 3.
I was going to say, don't misclick.
No. And then all I'll do is I'll just Thunderburst Storm.
Kill the active.
And I'll just knock out the active.
Understandable. I'm afraid I do have game.
No surprise there. You're only on 1 prize card, so...
Yeah, I need to play a card from hand, though, to actually do it. I will play End's Plan.
Yep.
Moving 2 energy from my bench Pokemon. And we will Revenge Buster for game 1.
Yep.
And that's
that was
game.
A glitch, by the way.
Yeah, because
it only showed one of the energies that you moved.
Yeah, I definitely moved 2 because I kept the.
Yeah,
I know.
Pikachu. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's game 1.
That's game 1. I mean, I got 1 attack with the Great Tusk.
Yeah, you got to attack.
Obviously, when we talk about like deck lists and stuff, we'll go over like what
the thought process and everything was.
The thought process and everything. I would like to go first in game 2.
Understandable. Let's go to a game 2. That was quite successful for Koraidon. Pikachu didn't even have to do anything, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So you wanted to... Well, then again, coin flip don't matter as long as you get to choose to go first, because you said you want to go first.
I would like to go first.
Yeah, that's fine. If I get the coin flip in my favour, then I'll go second. Because you want to go first. There we go. All sorted.
Awesome.
Yeah, I played 3 copies of my stadium, but I prized 2 of them, which was quite annoying. Okay, this is quite an appalling hand. This might not be this might be a quick one, folks.
I don't know about that. My hand isn't the greatest here either. But
I mean, to be fair, we're playing... Well, you're playing an ancient Pokemon that never saw the light of day, and I'm playing a Promo that never saw the light of day.
Yeah.
So I guess.
Oh, we could... That works. That top deck was nice, actually.
Yeah.
So I will... Earthen Vessel away and Ogerpon.
Oh, you get some draw. That means you got another Ogre in hand, surely.
So I will Teal Dance, draw the 1. There he is. Great Tusk for the content.
Yeah, gotta give him down for the content.
Oh yeah. And then let's go Ultra Ball, getting rid of the energy in the Baby Bolt. We'll get the Roti.
You're saying your starting end was terrible.
It was until the vessel came out.
Fair enough.
Fan Call for a Hoot Hoot and 2 Noctowl.
Okay, that means you got at least another Hoot Hoot in hand.
Double Hoot.
See, I know what you're like.
Well, that's how you're meant to play it.
Yes. Okay, that is also useless. So we will go Ultra Ball, discarding you and you. See, what do I grab here? Do I grab Mew and hope I can draw something off of 2? Or do I, like, grab my Fan Rotom and start setting up my board that way? But then that means I'm behind on draw. I mean, to be fair, it takes a lot of resources to get that Great Tusk going, even with Owls in hand. So, that's my thought process here. I think I play it safe and grab the Mew. So I can attach a fighting. As much as I don't want to put this stadium down for a Yube, I kind of have to.
Yep.
Air Balloon to Koraidon. Mew. Mew for 2. Okay, we might be saved. That's the ticket. There's the Arven. That's if Trolley's not prized.
Trolley's not prized.
Yeah, it's not. Okay. That changes things massively. So I'll bench a Pika. So now I can get the full value off the Trolley, which we love. Let's see. So I want you. We might as well get you. And we might as well get you. That is a big fat board.
That is a big board.
I'll then Fan Call, because obviously I've already mewed. Grab my 2 Dodrios. Now, annoyingly, I don't get value off my Turbo Energize because obviously I had to attach my Air Balloon and Fighting Energy. So I can't Turbo Energize. But hey, I had no choice. You ought to have seen the hand.
Yeah.
It was literally Area 0, Tool Scrapper, Grass Energy. Like, not much I could have done there.
So we'll start off with a Dual Seeker. We'll take Crispin for sure. And I'll take... yeah, I think we take that. We'll take an Energy Switch as well.
Yep.
Well then Crispin. Taking a Fighting and Grass Energy. Put the Grass to hand.
Fight into the Tusk.
Fight into the Tusk.
Can I have that Fighting Energy?
No. Teal Dance.
I wanted it.
There we go. Draw the 1. Cool. So I can Ultra Ball for that. Oh, actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. Okay. I'm going to use another Noctowl.
Oh, boy.
And yes, I would like to Dual Seek. I would like to grab... Yeah.
See, I must admit, I thought you was going to go with a similar build to what you did with the Kangaskhan and just go Josset Box.
No, I mean, I could have done, but again, that's like kind of repeating myself a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I did the wacky build that you can see here. I wanted to try and be different, you know?
Yeah. Alright, we're going to grab Nest Ball and an E-Switch.
You just increased your volume massively then.
Oh, sorry, I
probably sat forward in your chair, knowing you.
I was, yeah.
She's locking in, folks.
Let's see. Oh, messed up a little bit, but that's fine. We'll play the nest ball, and we'll
grab Latias.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've had a long day today.
Did someone not prize check?
No, someone didn't grab a vessel.
Oh.
Yes. So, what we're going to do instead here is...
You don't leave a 2-prize when you're active.
We'll play the E-switch, but we'll E-switch to the Fan Rotom, and we will free retreat thanks to Latias into Fan Rotom.
And Assault Landing?
Then we'll Assault Landing, just to sponge it. It is kind of relevant if I somehow get rid of the air balloon and then you can charm it, or...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it is still relevant.
Yeah. It's not ideal, like I say.
No.
I could have...
Let's go for a zoom in draw. Okay, that's not particularly useful now, but, you know. Zoom in draw number 2. That is pretty useful. I'll definitely take that Crispin. So I'll Crispin. Grabbing a metal and a grass. I'll put the grass to the Pika. Put the metal to hand. I've got a grass in there, so that's fine. I'm just going to attach the Fan Rotom. Free retreat. And I'll Assault Landing or Assault Landing.
Makes sense.
Indeed. And down goes your Fan Rotom for prize number 1.
Okay, I will promote the Latias. And that draw for turn is not helpful. I
mean, at least Latias can't die to Koraidon immediately.
True. I'll play Nest Ball.
Although it can if I use a Premium Power Pro, which you know I have.
Yes. I'm going to grab a Hooter. And unfortunately the hand is pretty dead for this scenario.
Oh dear.
So,
Just going to be a pass, or...?
I'm gonna...
I must admit, like, when I was testing this build, I was like, how bad of a reaction am I going to get from you? And so far, you've been pretty calm about it.
Yeah, but I appreciate the Dodrio.
I'm not on about that. I'm on about the fact that Pika can attack.
Oh, right.
Because Pika's my backup attacker for this deck. Well, main backup attacker. Obviously, we can use things like Rotom and stuff like that to attack. That's not a backup attacker. That's just situational attacker. But, you know.
I think, as much as I would love to give you, like, a Noctowl or something, I think that puts
I'd like that Hoot Hoot.
So
I'd like that Hoot Hoot.
I'm just going to throw it back to you.
Alright, I'd like that Hoot Hoot and go into even prizes, but sure. Okay, Gear. Arven's pretty good. We'll play the Arven. I'll take Energy Switch. In fact, no, do I need that? No, I don't think so. I will definitely take the Power Glass. And I will just take a Vessel, but first I'm going to check my energy status. So I've got 1 Lightning, 3 Fighting, 1 Metal in deck. I've got 1 Metal in hand. That's fine. So, I'll Power Glass the Pika. I will Turbo Energize the Fan. I will attach to the Pika. And we will energize.
Okay.
I'll grab 1 Fighting, 1 Lightning. Fighting to the Dawn. Lightning to the Pika. And over to you.
Okay, that's an alright top deck. Does mean that I can't do that though.
I just remembered I forgot to do it, but it's fine. It's all good. I've got damage counters on it. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Plus, to be fair, there wasn't much more I wanted to do that turn.
Yeah, if I do that and then... Okay, I'm going to Ultra Ball away. I'm going to get rid of my Area Zeros.
Yeah, I'm playing 3, so we don't need to be sharing stadiums here.
Yeah. Oh, your prize. That's annoying. Okay, fine. I'm going to get Sliverwing. I'll bench the Slitherwing. I will then Sarda. We'll go fighting here, grass here, draw 3. Not ideal.
I was looking at my phone and I didn't even notice the Slitherwing.
Yeah, I got that off the.
That's bad for my Fez, but.
Yep, because your Fez is about to go down, I think, if I do this correctly. So, I'll energy switch off of the Great Tusk.
We haven't seen an ace spec yet, and if that's the case, I suspect it's a prime.
And here it is.
And there's the prime. Go for the Fez.
I will prime the Fez. It was prized last game, so I couldn't use
it. That explains it.
Yeah. And then I will...
Burning Turbulence.
Burning Turbulence for the knockout.
Aye. The burn was just not needed, but, you know.
No, but the game has to put it on.
It does. I'll promote the Lassie. It doesn't really matter what I promote, as long as it's not the Dodrios. Okay.
Ever thought about attacking with them as well?
It can happen, but you have to wait a while for the zooming draws to build up. So,
yeah.
You know, it's not really, like, worth it.
That's fair.
Okay, that's pretty mint. We'll attach to you. Fear Retreat. Into Fan. I'll Vessel away. Why has it done that? There we go. The Pika. Okay. So I'll leave those in there. That is fine. And we will Assault Landing. Go back onto even prizes.
Yep. That is absolutely fair.
Well, there's no point leaving a 2 prize only active.
No, that's true. Let's bring up the Ogerpon.
Alrighty.
Okay. So could do that. And we could also do that. Okay, I'm gonna nest ball first.
Yep.
Just to check.
Yeah, I don't mind losing Fez there. We can recover that. That's not a problem. Probably end up doing that so I have an extra Crispin target. Depends, really. I mean, you know, depends on how this goes. No worries.
I'll then... I'm going to Night Stretcher.
Yep.
I'll grab back Raging Bolt. Bench the Bolt. I'll then Sarda to both the bolts. Draw 3.
Both the bolts?
Ooh, okay. That's cool.
I think you mean Bolt and the Tusk.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The Bolt and the it's because I'm so used to playing Bolt.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Anyway, we'll Teal Dance. Teal Dance once more. Okay.
E-switch incoming, I think.
I sadly don't have an E-switch in hand.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good.
I could... I guess I could set that up. That's probably my best bet at this point. I'll retreat into the Raging Bolt. Yep. I'll attach Lightning from hand for turn. And I will Thunderburst Storm. And I will swing into one of the Dodos.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't want to do that if it's like attacking or whatever, but still.
No, but you know, I mean, you could attack with it now, but you know.
Well, it one shot you Great Tusk. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Zoom and draw. Ooh. Pokegear. Oh, that's good.
Oh, don't take my Great Tusk out. I've worked so hard to get him ready to go.
We're actually going to do it with the... In fact, what's the math on Dodrio? I've got to remember 9 times. Yeah, we can knock it out with Dodrio.
No.
We might as well do it for the content. I'm going to boss the Tusk.
No, I worked so hard.
Bring up the Dodrio. Super Rod. Those 3 boys back in. Thin that out as well. And Ballistic Beak for 280.
Oh, my poor Tusk.
I mean, to be fair, you brought that on yourself.
Yeah, but I only gave you the idea, but it's fine.
No, I was going to use it anyway after seeing the 8 go on it.
Sure.
You know. Hey, I have actually used Dodrio as an attacker in testing. It's just, you know, because it's not like Zorot V-Star where like you can use damage pumps to maneuver it around. You have to manually do it every single turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'll attach the turn on the bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth doing that? Probably not. No, definitely not. But I could... Yeah, I guess I could do that. I'll Pal Pad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put back a Sada and a Crispin.
Yep.
Oh, could I?
I've had a bit of a sore throat last few days, so if you hear me swagging a drink, you probably know why.
Okay, I will just Dragon Headbutt for knockout.
Alright.
There's not a lot I can do there because you're just one-shotting all my 2 prizes with that anyway. So if I choose to ignore it, then you'll probably win the game anyway, but it's fine.
Let's see what we get. Charms.
My mess up in turn 2 was, you know, ideal.
Fair enough. Human draw. There's an Arven. Does Arven get us what we need? We do have more energy in deck, however, so, you know, if we have that option. I'm going to Crispin. Grab you and you. You to there, like so. I'll then retreat the Don. Manually attach to the Dodrio. And then Revenge Buster 220. Take out the bolt. Go down to 1.
This is pretty much GG's at this point, but
yeah, because if you kill the Don, the Pika's waiting. If you somehow kill the Pika, the Don waits. And if you somehow kill both, even though I doubt it, Dodrio is waiting.
I guess... There's definitely still some of that in the deck.
Let's have a look at your resources, actually. 2 energy switch
I'm gonna play Crispin as my supporter of the turn.
Yep.
We'll go...
I mean, at least you're going down fighting, that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm going to put fighting to hand. I'm going to put grass on the Ogre which might seem weird.
No, you can retreat with it. I'm not taking
the draw.
You can attack with it.
I am 10 damage short, though. I think. Hold on, no, I'm not.
No, you're not. If you was on the charm one, you would be quite short, but on this one, you're not.
Yeah, so I'm going to go down swinging. I'm going to Myriad Leaf Shower for the knock.
I respect
and go down to 1 prize also.
And now we can use our backup attacker, which was the whole plan of this list. We'll promote the Pikachu.
Do you want to know what I just got off the prize cards?
Go on then.
2 more E-Switch.
Oh dear.
And then my last...
I'm going to BM a little bit.
Of course. And my last prize... My last prize card was my 3rd Noctowl.
Oh dear. And my last card was my last prize was one of my Dodrios. And that is game 2-0 to Koraidon with Pikachu.
But who is shocked because my card was awful. So
yeah, it was not great.
I had to work a little bit. I only got to attack with it once as well because, like, we'll discuss it a little bit more in the deck list. But I think if in a different format, it might have been a little bit better. But
potentially, like, expanded would probably give it a bit more legs. I would say, like, there's a lot more options in that. Anywho, let's go take a look at our deck list and see what we cooked up. So here's my list. This was an abomination that I really wanted to make work. I put a lot of time into this list. So, like, deck testing, making sure the counts were right. You know, I put a lot of time into this. And I must admit...
Complete opposite to me.
Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, you was enjoying New York, so I guess that gave me more chance to, you know, do stuff. But... So obviously the whole idea of the deck is Koraidon is, of course, the Revenge Buster attack. If any of my bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 120 more damage. So Dodrio was the obvious answer. Then I was like, how do I want to build this? I can do it as a Terra Box, but then I only played a 2-2 line of Dodrio Doduo. And I must admit, when I was planning that list, I got cold feet, and I thought, no, this isn't going to work. If I'm going to take down something as big as Great Tusk, I need to be prepared for it. So when I was going through like Terra Pokemon anyway, I originally was playing Cornerstone, but I read the Cornerstone's, well, not the Cornerstone, the Great Tusk attack, which actually goes through Cornerstone. So I was like, okay, Pikachu's my next answer. But then as I was playing more and more of the list and more of the deck, I didn't have a backup attacker. So I thought, how hard is it going to be to get Pika to work in this list as an attacker? I'll be honest, not that difficult. So we're playing 3-3 line of Doduo Dodrio, 2 Pikachu's EXs as our backup attackers. Koraidon we're playing 2 of. I could have played the third, but I thought 2 was fine, plus it saved me crafting another. 1 Latias, 1 Mew, 1 Fez, and 1 Fanrotom to help get my boys set up and everything, and plus it's an extra attacker, I guess. 4 Arven for obviously finding Trolley, Turbo Energize going second. 4 Crispin, 2 Boss, 1 Ends Plan, which lets me move any bench Pokemon, well, any energy from a bench Pokemon to my active. I can move up to 2. Hence why the Trumpet's in here, to obviously give Pikachu a little bit more versatility. I didn't end up using Trumpet, same with Tool Scrapper, but I'm not too fussed about that. Quad Gear, we want to be finding those Arvens, we want to be finding those Crispins, and potentially Boss, we want to be doing that, so that's where that count comes in. Ultra Ball count is a little low, same with Nest Ball, but that's because I'm leaning more into the Trolley with the Fanrotom. That was the idea there. 2 Energy Switch, 2 Super Rod to obviously keep energy in the deck, and obviously Pokemon in the deck. 2 Premium Power Pro. Originally this was Kieran's in the testing, just so I knew it was Premium Power Pros when the new set came out. This enables me to one-shot a Great Tusk with no Bravery Charm or anything like that. No real, like it's not a bad thing to include it. And plus, it came up in the games as we saw. 1 Earthen Vessel, because Arvening for an Earthen Vessel plus Turbo Energize can actually save your bacon sometimes if you've already got Trolley in hand. 1 Tool Scrapper, this was mainly around Bravery Charms and or a Hero's Cape that I might run into. 1 Glass Trumpet, we're playing colourless Pokemon on our bench, we're playing a Terra, makes sense. 1 Nest Ball, just for a bit of extra search. Precious Trolley as a race spec to obviously set up our board, because, well, we kind of need to. If we draw into an Area 0, we're getting 8 Pokemon on the bench, which is crazy. 2 Turbo Energize to obviously get as many energy into play as possible on turn 1 going second. 1 Power Glass, mainly for the Pikas, I'll be honest, but I can put it on the Koraidons. 1 Air Balloon, 1 Bravery Charm, 3 Area 0 Underdepths for obviously my stadiums, to obviously keep Pikachu's and my Dodrio line out. 4 Fighting Energy, 2 Grass Energy, 2 Lightning Energy, and 2 Metal Energy. This list was a lot of fun to make, and I must admit, I'm very proud of this list. I don't think I'd make its own video on it, even though I put so much time into it, but the fact that it ran so well, I'm really impressed with this list. So what did you think of the list, sis?
I mean, you had the consistency with the Dodrio, like, setting that up. The Pika, I think, I would argue that you could have gone down to 1 Pika. Like, kind of keep it like most sort of Joltik box lists, I guess.
The issue with that is, of course, obviously I'm leaning a lot into Area 0. And obviously Glass Trumpet needs a Terra in play, so that's why I went with 2.
But you could have also... I don't know what other Terra might have actually fitted the protocol, but, you know, I think maybe 1 Pika, but I can see the logic for 2. Yeah, I think this is... It's kind of like you've taken the sort of the Joltik box approach, but not, if that makes sense. Like
like instead of Joltik to get energy into play, I'm using Turbo Energize
you've
and
got the Turbo
Crispin.
Energize. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where your logic has come from that, but
Yeah.
honestly, putting the time into this list has been an absolute blast. If any of you will like the list, obviously play in your own time, maybe improve it yourself, do let me know. I intend to keep this list around for a while. The only issue is it's not very good going into megas. Like if I was to do that,
I
I'd
was
probably
gonna say,
change
yeah,
up the list.
this
Pika
the
is very good, but it just doesn't hit hard enough. Koraidon hits Kangaskhan for weakness, and that is about it.
one thing you could think about if you wanted to do this in the megas format is maybe think about, obviously the Koraidon was part of the challenge, but what that space would free up to have like Monkey Dory in the list.
It's an
So
option. I mean, you can cut the
swim in draw
Koraidons.
and then monkey the damage.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I originally did have that in the Terrabox version of this. I don't have the Terrabox version anymore for anyone that's asking about it. I don't have it anymore. I deleted it. I might have the template somewhere. But ultimately, this list ran like a trooper, and I'm really impressed that my time did not go to waste. So, let's go take a look at my sister's deck list and see what she cooked up.
So here's my Great Tusk list. I didn't really spend a lot of time on this because of my holiday and I had some tournaments to prepare for and stuff. So I've not really had as much time to invest in this challenge as, as Joe. My logic going into this was obviously it would be nice to have the Great Tusk attack as often as we could. So that's why obviously I went for the Sardas approach. I also used Crispin. We've gone for a very heavy E-switch count here because of the Teal Mask Ogopon. Basically using the Raging Bolt shell. So we have the
I was about to say this is
for all
like
the pieces.
first glance, this is very bold. Very bold.
This is very bold. However, there is one massive exclusion, and that is Fez. I feel like Fez was just such a massive liability into this because your Koraidon would just one-shot it pretty easily. So I didn't want to have that liability on the bench as well. The issue with this list as well is that I wish this sort of challenge, I wish that there was like an option to have like 65 cards because Bravery Charm was a fort, but then where do I find that space? Because I need the consistency cards more than I need the HP buff. If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, my only observation, I was going to say that my only observation straight away is the double power pad and the 4 fighting.
Well, there's a reason for this. So the double power pad was just in case my Quaking Demolition got rid of all of my supporters, because there is that possibility.
Makes
so
sense.
having the second power pad just in case that Quaking Demolition caused any problems for me. And obviously, like, most bolt lists don't even run power pad anyway, but just having 1 or 2 just for this challenge, just for the Great Tusk. Obviously, normal lists probably wouldn't include this. And yeah, the four fighting energy, the main logic behind that was just so that I had enough to set up multiple attackers. Because we've got the Great Tusks, we've got the Bolt and the Sliverwing, all of which require at least 1 fighting energy. So I thought just having a 4th fighting just to help with the consistency, because there was one point in, I think it was game 2, I think I did have a fighting energy prized. So if I was on a free count at that point, I would only have 2. So it'd be very difficult for me to sort of use Sliverwing, because it would use both
Sliverwing did get you 2 prizes in that instance. So yeah, I can understand the logic here. So
that's the main thing. Yeah, but everything else is pretty much standard bolt. I will never play this list again, but I will share. I will share the list, obviously, because that's what we do with all these challenges. But as I kind of already alluded to, if we did this challenge, if we had this channel, obviously at that point, Path to the Peak would go absolutely hard in this list.
Oh, for sure.
To turn off the Quaking Demolition, 260.
You turn off my Mew, you turn off my Fez, you turn off our Latias. Yeah. Like you disrupt us so much, but at the same time,
but I would modify my list to work around that.
That's what I mean. Like, you would just take out the Latias. You'd obviously put in switches and things. Obviously, you have the Prime Catcher as a switch, but you'd have a switch, maybe a Toro, stuff like that. Yeah. Only thing that would be a problem with that is your Teal Mass would get shut down, but you wouldn't put that into play until after you've set them up.
Exactly. So, but no, like, this card is awful. I would not recommend using it ever. But, for a little fun challenge like this, I just thought it made sense just to use like an pre-existing ancient package that.
Yeah, like I said, it went reasonably well.
I did at one point when I was coming up with the list. I did also come up with a potential idea to have Roaring Moon.
Okay.
But again, like, both the baby and the big boy need quite a lot of resources.
And then that means you've got to put dark energies in the list. Your energy switches are going to be more strained,
Yeah, I would probably, if I was to do that approach, I probably would jump up to like at least 3 Crispin as well.
Yeah, just try and get as much energy into play. End's plan wouldn't be a bad idea. Plus, because obviously you're playing Terrors, you could also put in a Glass Trumpet in that case. Like what I did. Obviously, I didn't use mine, but I could have done. But I didn't want to just Glass Trumpet for one, because then I don't get as much value. That just feels bad. I think we've cooked up. Well, I say we. You already don't like your list, but that's because of the freaking toss. No. But I think I'm really proud of how my list went. Like, I put a lot of time into it. Like, I put that time into it. I invested what I thought was best for it, and I came up with a 60 that obviously cooked. The problem is when you're playing a card like Great Tusk, it's a lot harder to set up 4 energy than you might think. That's the only problem. But anyway, I'm going to leave you all to it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Sibling Sunday, The Wheel of Pain. And tune in next week for the usual, shall we say, standard Sibling Sunday. But the week after, hopefully it's a good one. See you later.